Ohio gozaimasu. Good morning, NPCs. It is I, Loki the Mad Titan, and welcome back to the Skyrim modded series. Interesting NPCs, which has many other mods on with it, as well as the interesting NPC, cutting room floor, some other little surprises and things. We actually stumbled across one of them, finally, in the previous episode. But some things... We need to discuss some things, because you probably like what happened to Old Var. Well, I didn't do that. Butt cheeks, it almost sounds like purring. Butt cheeks the zombie. Look at that werewolf. He wants a hug. Looks like he wants a hug. I'm sorry. Yeah, I went through a couple different universes and settled back on the original universe, which is where we are, which is not what I wanted. If you remembered, by the end of the episode, I had a plan, but the plan was not working. So, like, remember we came here, and the girl was in here, and, like, we couldn't engage dialogue with her. Well, I don't think she was supposed to be here at all. I think the quest somehow got bugged.
I think my next project will be a conjured skeleton made from the bones of 20 different men. The artistic value in that would be indescribable.
I mean, sure, you say the same thing every time. Where's Lydia? I don't even care. So, if you go to the other dude first, I guess it was Ulfrim. Yeah. Then Oldvar dies. If you go with Oldvar, which I tried in a different universe, Ulfrim dies, but then the whole quest seems to be bugged out. I don't know why. So that's why I said we're just going to stick with what we did, which was we went with Ulfrim, and so he doesn't die, and he ends up going back to his wife. And Oldvar over here is dead. Sucks for Oldvar, but I tried to do a universe where I kept them both alive, or I had my cake and ate it too, and it just didn't work. If you're new to the channel, dozo yoroshiku onegaishimasu. If you're new to the series, hajime mashite. And if you are a regular, like Mrs. Foyce, who had suggested this series, like Teresa, like others that I'm blanking on right now. Okay, read aside. Welcome back. Welcome home. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Greatly appreciated. So, yeah, they were clearly doing some stuff with wolves and werewolves, and I don't know. I'm still confused, like, why in that one universe the girl was standing in here. But anyway, we've already been through this whole castle in a different universe. So in this universe now, and this was definitely not here, because we had come up here, we had searched the chest, because everything seemed loud to me. And I think we even snagged these potions, because I have a problem with picking up every potion. Oh, that's not true. We did get his journal. This was here. I'm lying. This was here, but it didn't trigger anything when we picked it up. This time it's going to trigger something. Yay! I'm surrounded by fools. It is difficult, nay impossible, to anticipate how the pieces will move when they lack even a skeever's ingenuity. I gave Gren a week's head start on the Thane, and he still couldn't retrieve the axe. Worse yet, your involvement further weighs things toward the other side. That's right. Did you think I would leave this here if I didn't intend you to read it? Oh, fools! All of you fools! I feel like this is Vicini from Princess Bride. And clearly, I can't choose the glass in front of me. The matter is simple. The girl cannot possibly be the bastard child. The age is not right. It must be Gren. I hear a ruckus by the entrance. That must be you. I tire of this current batch of subjects. Despite Gren's assertions, they were ill fit to receive Herakine's blessing. Eldritch.
Neither the mage nor the one called Gren was at either location, but we did find out some valuable information. We should take these items to your friend, the Thane. Do you have any idea where he might be?
It's likely the Thane or his housecarl will know where to find me. I don't know. We can check Hunter's Rest, but I doubt he'll be there. It's best we continue investigating on their own. I guess this one.
Then all we can do is wait, and it shouldn't be long. It's not like you are in the famous Dragonburn or anything. They will know where you are.
Okay, I suppose it's time we take a break anyhow. I disagree. We need to find them as soon as possible.
After a long day in the dungeon, a warm drink and a warm bed sounds good, doesn't it? The badmen are still out there, but after today they'll think twice before attacking our town again. And for your service, I think it's time I made you an honorary hero of Riverwood.
Woohoo! Hero of Riverwood Shores bones, woman. I want a real reward like gold. No, thank you. I don't need gold. I would be honored to join such esteemed company. Sure, I'll play hero as long as me and the kids get the play tag afterwards. I appreciate this. This isn't time for childish kids. No, we're gonna be nice. I wish there was something that says about something of having Zora as the reward, but I guess we're not gonna get freaky. So.
Yes, I imagine you would be. You will go down in history with names like Stump the War Mammoth, Frogner the Fire Weaver, and even Zora the Diamond. It's a much better reward than gold, don't you think?
Alright, so we officially completed faces and names. I mean, it sounded like she was implying we should sleep. And Lydia's still missing, but I still don't really care. So, I mean, there just happens to be... that can't be a convenience that there happens... Convenience? It is a convenience. Can't be a coincidence. One of those C words. There's a bed here. So, let's take a nap. It is 5:20 p.m. That's early even for me. So let's go 12, so 6, 7, 8. Good 8 a.m. Okay, wait, what's happening now? Oh no. Oh no. This is not...
Sleep well?
God damn it. Forgot about this. Oh, man. Boy. Alright, well, this is Vanelli. Astrid. What? Where am I? It's Astrid, the leader of the Dark Brotherhood.
Does it matter? You're warm, dry, and still very much alive. That's more than can be said for old Grelod,
I killed her so long ago. Like, was that even in the series? I think it was in the series, but it was so long ago. You know about that?
Half of Skyrim knows. Old hag gets butchered in her own orphanage. Things like that tend to get around. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm not criticizing. It was a good kill. Old Crone had it coming. And you saved a group of urchins to boot. But there is a slight... problem.
I love urchins. They're delicious. A problem? I don't think I like where this is going. Remain silent. Sure, I'll remain silent.
You see, that little Aretino boy was looking for the Dark Brotherhood. For me and my associates. Grelod the Kind was, by all rights, a Dark Brotherhood contract. A kill that you stole. A kill you must repay.
I don't know that I'm going to do any of the Dark Brotherhood stuff. You want me to murder someone else? Who?
Well now, funny you should ask. If you turn around, you'll notice my guests.
Oh,
I've collected them from... Well, that's not really important. The here and now.
I totally
That's
forgot
what
how this
matters.
goes.
You see, there's a contract out on one of them, and that person can't leave this room alive. But, oh, which one? Go on. See if you can figure it out. Make your choice. Make your kill. I just want to observe and admire.
Alright, so... Yeah, I'd completely forgotten that there's the 3 people, and if I remember correctly... And I don't. I'm not even going to say, because I don't remember correctly, so... What if I say I'll have no part of this insanity?
Now that is a shame. But what you fail to realize is that you involved yourself in this insanity when you took Greylod's life. You made your choice. Now it's time to face the consequences of your actions. You don't leave this shack until someone dies.
Okay. But what if I just leave the shack? Where's the door? It says... Alright, I'm gonna save it. If you're unfamiliar with my playstyle, I like to break things. So... I don't give a... What? And this is, like... They clearly bring people here for the murder. So what if I just say... Unlock... And then I say, see ya. How badly is this going to mess things up? So basically by doing that, I've made it so that way it looks like I could come back pretty much at any time. And do my business if I want to. Yeah, I hate it when... Excuse me. They try to force quests onto you. I keep saying it like every episode. I'm still concerned about this. I'm guessing this is Anniversary Edition. And for the record, I say it every episode in case new people are watching. There's enemies nearby. What, like a mud crab? Like what? I see Diddle and Squat. But this does look like a mud crabby area. Come on. Just let me fast travel. Yay!
Did you hear something?
Got my unicorns here. Why you gotta start me all the way down at the bottom? Oh, you throwing skulls at me, huh? And hands? Screw you. Skeleton. Alright, I missed that one. That was my fault. Alright, yeah, because we were here, and I thought I picked up everything, but excuse me. It's not as if I have like 6 companions with me that could totally help. And they haven't even bothered to come up the hill yet. Oh, fine, I'll kill everything. Screw you. Right in my face, probably. Is it in my face? put the swords away. Right in my, like, clavicle. Alright. So, how did I break this quest? I picked up everything that was there. It's interesting that their corpses are still here. Because this is where we rescued Zora from. Yeah, I picked up everything that was there. But it doesn't seem to be recognizing that I picked up everything that was here. And I don't know why. So, I mean, I could grab everything off the table, but that doesn't... Is this like a case of, like... something clipped? Or what? Alright, now I have a bunch of junk that I don't want. Can I dump this somewhere? Is there totally is a chest. Oh my god. Can we get to the chest? We're just gonna dump a bunch of stuff because I'm getting ridiculous with it being over encumbered. Alright, we're gonna drop. I don't have a problem picking up potions. I don't know what you're talking about. And they don't even weigh that much. They don't even weigh that much. I'm still over encumbered. I mean, these things don't even weigh anything, so why am I even bothering? Okay. Well, unfortunately, yeah, see, I picked up the arm of the moon and the arm of the sun. That's what I thought. I needed to pick up. I have them both, but it doesn't seem to be recognizing that. Alright, I don't need an iron shield. College boots. I don't think I need college boots. Alright. What weapons have I accidentally picked up? Damn, that still barely gets me. How heavy are arrows? And arrows have no weight either. I just need to go to one of my houses and dump off everything. Alright, sorry about that. But yeah, what's... Please don't stand in the doorway, Carmela.
Fools, Rhoda!
Yeah, seriously. So, can I drop? Can I drop the items it wants me to pick up? Like, I don't... Cannot drop them. Okay, screw it. So we're just not going to worry about that. For now. We're not going to worry about it for now. Let's... I guess move on with this quest line, which is still part of the Blood of the Kings, because it ended up giving me 2 quests. Where are we going now? Damn. Like literally the opposite end of the map. And I lost it. Where'd it go? Wait, I saw it. Where did it's saying down in the corner over here? Where? Why when I come down? Oh. Well, couldn't it just say go to Falk Reef? Jesus Christ.
Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings. Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
Listen, I will murder you to death. Alright, so we're just going to the blacksmith over here. Now, we're very familiar with the blacksmith because we went on a date with, and we've done stuff with her.
What do you want? Yes?
I don't know. I just want to see if you had anything new to say. Yeah, we went on a date with Isabel over here. And now she's part of a quest.
Well met.
I was wondering if you could lend your skills to That sounds like innuendo. Hey, baby, do you want to forge my axe?
Of course. I wouldn't be a very good blacksmith if I turned down requests, especially from a true hero. Just tell me what kind of metal and I'll take care of it.
It's not for me, it's for the future High Queen of Skyrim. I don't know, forge it out of some combination of Orcrim and Stalrim. Actually, it's not a new axe. I need you to reforge an old one.
Are you sure? It's much easier to make a new one. Reforging is something you do with family heirlooms and the like.
It's something only you can do. I need the blade quenched in a person's blood. I also left out the other detail. Forging the axe requires a blood sacrifice. Alright, these are both weird.
No, that's a strange request. Not in and of itself, but you're the third person to ask me that this week. I'll tell you what I told the others. The forge in Kvatch is special, and it isn't just for blood.
Who were these other people?
2 Nords. Could have easily been brothers. Come separately though, so they couldn't have known each other. One of them dropped her name a couple of times, to point out the urgency of his quest. Maybe he was trying to impress me as well.
But you already been on a date with me, so you shouldn't be impressed. Sounds like Lardson, I was asking on his behalf. What about the other person? Anything on him?
Don't know. One of them was a charming Nord, but not the sharing type. The other one, he was the opposite. He told me all sorts of tales about a child of destiny and an axe to slay a legendary beast. Of course, I ate up every word. But at the same time, I don't know about forging weapons for anyone but the Empire.
They want to claim the throne via the King's Moot. No blood will be shed. This isn't exactly a quest. If you can, I'm going to threaten her now? The Empire is flaccid. It kneels to the Thalmor. We need a stronger ruler. Thane Larson doesn't want war, just a chance to present another option. This isn't just any axe. Most smiths would strangle a puppy for a chance. Okay, we're not strangling puppies. We'll go with this one.
Aye, he must think the legend and the names will be enough. Isgramor's, and maybe even yours. I can't say I disagree.
What's so special about the Starblood Forge?
To explain that, I need to explain a bit about smithing. See, when you quench a blade, you can't just use water or brine. You need to add a bit of oil to keep the thin sections from cracking, because otherwise the steam will get between the water and the blade. That makes for an uneven quench. Of course, if your well is big enough, it'll make sure the liquid stays in contact regardless. But I'm guessing we'll only have so much blood to work with. In that case, we need to brew a special oil, one that doesn't contaminate the liquid.
This is intriguing. Okay. If I get these items for you, will you make this oil? I assume you explained this to the ones who came before me?
I did, to the one who knew you anyway. I told him I would love to forge his legendary axe, but he needed to fetch me some bloodgrass first. It may grow in bundles outside our forge, but good luck finding it anywhere else outside Oblivion. Without it, I can't make the oil, so I sent him off to talk to Cyrus with the East Empire Company and see if he can't get it shipped sooner. Maybe you ought to head over to Intel and see if it's been taken care of.
Alright. Thank you, Isabel. What's up, goat? I like your bell. Alright. And as usual, the weirdness with my unicorn, in this case it is staying. Sometimes it stays, sometimes it goes. What is that other horse down there? Oh, it's the... Duh. I couldn't see the wagon. I could only see the horse. Alright. At least I know where Windhelm is. For once. For once I know where I'm going. Excuse me. Apologize for the coughing. Alright. Always on the lookout for interesting NPCs, though. Now, we've been to this dock before, so I don't imagine we're going to find anybody new here.
Don't come too close with that. Windhelm has been hard on my people. But our fortunes will turn, and we have shelter and food.
I don't think this is an interesting NPC, but we haven't talked to them, so your people have bad luck?
We have not fared well outside our native Black Marsh, but we're determined to make the best of things. I began praying to Zenithar, the god of wealth, to bring us some fortune, but thieves made off with my sacred amulet almost as soon as I bought it.
Alright, so it's just a fetch quest. I could find your amulet for you.
Shavi would be in your debt, kind one.
Are you always so happy?
Oh yes, after all, what's the point in being miserable all the time? I know life on the docks isn't easy. Sometimes life puts you in difficult circumstances you didn't choose. But being happy or unhappy is a choice you make. And I've chosen to make the best of things that I can.
That's a great perspective, Shavi. Alright, where'd that other Argonian go? Oh, he's just carrying wood from over there to over here.
It's wearing a dangerous spell. We're used to getting by on scraps, but the Shatter Shields want everything for nothing.
Someone giving you trouble?
Torbjorn Shatter Shield. I wish someone would beat the coin out of his fat fists. He clings to every septim. He says an Argonian's labor is only worth 1/10 of a proper Nord worker. My people are not slaves.
What if I talk to Torbjorn?
You can try, but we've gotten nowhere talking to him ourselves.
Oh, and he's a trainer. Interesting.
You'll be able to run circles around those big, slow brutes in heavy armor.
I mean, I don't actually need this, but sure. How long have you lived in Windhelm?
I came here as a hatchling. The only thing colder than Skyrim is the Nords themselves. We stick together.
Are all the dock workers Argonians?
We work where we can get work. The Nords don't like unloading their ships, so we do it instead. Sometimes cargo goes missing.
That sounds like something a Khajiit would say. Alright, hold on. There's another Argonian carrying wood up here. Who are you? Stands in shallows.
By the hist, if I don't get something soon, I don't know how I'll get through the week.
Are you alright?
No, I'm not. I feel like my scales are clawing into me. Maybe you could help an old Argonian out? I heard some of the sailors talking about how they stashed a bottle of double-distilled skooma in the Nissus Corner Club. I just need a taste.
Well, alright, so you're a junkie. I'll get it for you.
Thank you. I'll be waiting for that bottle.
Okay, so we're just picking up a million quests. 2 puppies. Is there 2 puppies? Tiber and Eager. Why can't Yiskermore? Why do I always have a hard time saying it? I always want to say E instead of. Alright, were you the one that was banging?
It's wearing a dangerous spell.
Alright, he has nothing to say. Alright, I don't think there's anybody else to talk to here, so let's actually do what we came here to do.
I know this place looks horrible. Please, don't hold it against the company.
Why is it so run down?
Sad, isn't it? We can't afford to keep the place running since these attacks started. Pirates, you see. Raiding all along the coast, from Hammerfell to Vardenfell. Only the Shatter Shields appear safe.
Who are the Shatter Shields?
A very powerful family in Windhelm. They run a private shipping operation and would love to have the docks to themselves. Wouldn't surprise me if they were in league with the pirates
Me
somehow.
either. Do you have any proof of that?
Not yet, no. But perhaps an intrepid person such as yourself could help with that? They have a dark elf who oversees their operations, Suveris Atherin. She's meticulous to a fault, and keeps a logbook with every transaction she makes. If it were to somehow end up in my hands, I wouldn't argue.
Dude, I have so many quests, and I just picked up like 4 more quests. What else can you tell me about these pirates?
They call themselves the Bloodhawkers. They've been around as long as I can remember, but only recently focused on our ships. A dastardly group, but they're more than simple brigands. Shrewd, clever, not to be trifled with.
Why not fight back?
Our own security forces are limited, and all the mercenaries are tied up in this ridiculous war. We don't even know their base of operations, and attacking single ships won't really solve the problem.
Okay, they wanted me to come in here now. Did you just put another quest on me? Oh my god.
If you get me the logbook.
Alright, who are you? Cyrus Martinez. Oh, I can have these? Can I have this note? Orthus. The new route you suggested may help us avoid the pirates, but not the storms. The Sea Stallion now lies at the bottom of Pilgrim's Trench. And its cargo, along with, if I ever find that charlatan of a priest who we paid to bless the ships, I'm going to rip the amulet of Kinnereth off his neck and strangle him with it. Anyways. That feels weird. Anyways, they would say anyways. Anyways, if you know any divers looking for a challenge, I've enclosed a potion of water breathing and some scrolls with this letter. It won't do anything about the slaughterfish, but at least it will help you hold your breath. Okay. Free stuff. Cool.
Yes, yes. What do you want?
I don't know, man. I understood you're the man to see about some bloodgrass. What I want is bloodgrass. What I need is for you to give it to me. Ask myself that all the time. What do I want? Am I satisfied with my life? I gotta say that because that's funny.
What are you? Some kind of philosopher? I don't have time for this. I'm waiting for that Nord to return with my shipment. That's what it says in the company manual. Section 1A of Chapter 12 on page 143. When pirates steal your cargo, hire an adventurer.
Where is this adventurer now? I wasn't aware East Empire Company had such a manual. You seem to have a thing for rules and procedure. Do you have a contingency plan if the adventurer fails to return?
Of course. Even if he's dead, it's likely he took a few of those pirates with him. So you see, suddenly the cost of stealing our cargo has gone up. It's more trouble than it's worth. Which means they're going to fence it soon. We just have to find this person and eliminate him.
How do you propose we do that? So it's we now. I never agreed to work with you. You know how to adapt to a situation, something a manual can't teach. Valgus and Larson wouldn't have fallen to a few measly pirates.
Well, something happened to them, or else they'd have returned by now. But their loss is your gain. You see, I have a source in the black market. He also happens to be a dark elf, and every week he goes to pray over by Refugees' Rest. Now one day, he says he came across a curious thing. One of the cairns had an iron dagger stuck in the snow beside it. Even more curious is the fact that the very next day, the black market was bustling with fresh cargo.
Which means whoever retrieves the dagger is the fence. Should I confront him? It's probably just a coincidence. You know, correlation and causation. So the dagger tells the fence when to meet. I place it, then kill him. Simple.
No. We don't want to spook him. And I think the dagger is a mutual sign, meaning either the fence or the pirate can place it. That means they'll both be meeting somewhere once you put it there. You will have to play it by ear. If the meet is somewhere private, feel free to kill them so long as you find out the drop location. If it's somewhere public, then your only job is to find out where the cargo is and retrieve it. That's your priority.
Alright, I'll do as you ask, fine, but just be sure to note in your manual, I think this is a horrible plan.
It's a perfect plan. The only thing I can't account for is your bumbling of it. Hopefully, for both our sakes, and Isabel's, you won't. Here's the dagger. If you will notice, the hilt is chipped. That's how you will know it's the one you left at the cairn, in case you lose track of him in a crowd. But please, try not to be seen.
Alright. Where is this adventurer now?
I don't know. He was a Nord man by the name of Larsden. He was traveling with an Imperial, either a bodyguard or another friend of Isabel's.
I wasn't aware the East Empire Company had such a manual.
Well, of course not. I'm still developing it. It's an idea that came to me while watching some of my fellow employees bumble about whenever there was an emergency. I thought, what if we had a guide that prevented these fools from having to think? It would account for every scenario and plan every contingency.
People need to think for themselves. You can't plan for every contingency. Turning employees into mindless mine workers will stunt creative ideas. It's too bad the person writing the guide is a fool as well. So, is there a contingency for being attacked by giant vampire worms? Sure.
Ha ha. Very funny. The manual is thick enough as it is without having to account for lies told by sailors who got drunk and sailed to the wrong port. In fact, I would say that its main weakness is that workers may have trouble finding the relevant instructions. That's what the bibliography is for.
You seem to have a thing for rules and procedures.
I have a preference for things going right. When people fail to follow procedure, shipments get delayed. When shipments get delayed, it alters our schedule. When our schedule is constantly changing, it cripples our ability to plan ahead. People will call it bureaucracy, but there's a reason why we are the most reliable shipping company in all of Tamriel.
Well, he's fancy. You know that because he says schedule instead of schedule. Alright, yes, by the looks of this place, business seems to be going splendidly. In this empty warehouse, perhaps the East Empire should hire someone who can adapt to changes. I see good business is like a good voyage. Steady. I heard it was due to unfair business practices that ruined your competitors. Oh god, this is funny. Yeah, we'll do this one.
Correlation does not equal causation. If bandits attacked every time I shaved, it doesn't mean growing a beard will stop the next one.
Yes, it does. Grow a beard. That's the second time they mentioned correlation and causation in this guy's dialogue, too. Grow a beard. Alright, let's, I already forgot what I'm supposed to be doing. Place the dagger by the burial cairn. Okay. Wait, what? Now it says retrieve the ring, pick up the artifacts. I swear before it just said pick up the artifacts. Alright, that one's confusing me. We're gonna keep doing this one. Right, butt cheeks? Alright, let's go. This episode is not sponsored by H2O No. That's right. Boring ass water. I'm trying very hard to drink more of it. Oh, there's the person that we thought was. It felt like she had a quest for us, but then she didn't actually give us a quest.
I woke up inside the temple. Jorah was whispering a prayer. I felt so strange. So weak. Lortham said a Nord named Werewolf saved me. When the guards did nothing. By himself. I was the only one he could save. The priest put a gold towel to my brow, and I looked up at the great statue of Talos. It almost felt like he was sneering at me. He was telling me it was my fault. My burden. I'm sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna look her up in between
I don't want
episodes.
to talk about this anymore.
Renori. Come on, brain. Renori. Alright, the dogs barking are super annoying. Let's, Oh, we're not going very far at all. I don't know how to say that word. Sacellum of Boethiah? Or it's Sacelum? Sacellum, I'm going with, I don't know, Sacelum sounds weird. Trader's Post, I guess. We're very close to leveling. I feel like I've not leveled in a million years. What are we fighting? What? I don't see anything. What?
That's close enough.
No, it's not. We're gonna come in and murder you.
Picked a bad time.
Get out of here. Stop with the arrows.
What's a cow? Problem fight.
Well, I mean, you guys acted like there was enemies and then didn't do anything. Like, you were just walking around with your weapons out. Completely useless. Lydia, I thought you were supposed to be protecting me. Alright, you guys can have some of the steaks and the cheese and stuff. None of these dudes have anything good on them. I'm gonna take whatever's in this son of a biscuit. I was like, I'm gonna take whatever's in the satchel, and then there's nothing in the satchel. Alright. Boethiah's thing is up there. So let's go detect that, and then we're supposed to be going over there. It looks like there's already been some fighting going on there. I see a dead goat and... Really, bro? Oh, that was a fox. Damn it. That was a wolf. Thought it was a little wolf. I just killed a snow Lucy. I'm sorry. Oh, and that's another one. Don't kill another one. Alright, I thought this was the path to go up. I'm so bad at figuring out how to get up to places. Like, I can see it. I know it's up here. But how do I get to it? Can I just go up this hill, please? I always have to remember to... No, it's not going to let me. I swear to God. That horses are better at going up things. You know, every time I see a place and I'm like, oh, let's just go to that place. It's right there. And then they're just really good at being like, nah. Alright, that's fine. Wait, who is this? Who are you? Did you kill a troll by yourself?
Never should have come. Bad idea.
Oh, okay. Alright, we just got jumped by vampires?
I am sorry. You left me with no choice.
Wait, is there more? Oh wait, is that how I think I inadvertently figured out how to get up there by getting distracted. I thought that was a damsel in distress. That's kind of par for the course with me. I said I just wanted to detect this. That's it. That's all I really wanted. Alright. Alright, but I haven't actually detected it. There. But that says there's something up over that. That looks like a an orc stronghold, right? But it's like on the other side of the mountain. All right, we're not gonna do that. Can I? Now, isn't this one of those messed up quests where they want you to? What? Are we hostile? What's happening?
We are Lord
Oh, damn it.
Boethiah's faithful. Have you come to test your mettle?
I didn't actually mean to talk to you. Is this some kind of cult?
We are forged by Boethiah's example. We carve our will upon the world through our tongues and our blades. You are nothing. An empty vapor, dispersed by the slightest breeze.
I'm not afraid of you.
Good. Perhaps I've misjudged.
Who is Boethiah?
The Lord of Plots, Deceiver of Nations, Devourer of Trinomac, the Queen of Shadows, Goddess of Destruction, he who destroys, and she who erases.
So, Daenerys Targaryen?
Many are our Lord's lofty names, but they befit only us mortals. Intone her mighty names from now until the end of time. It is for naught. Names mean nothing to our Lord. She only cares for those who care for themselves, whose hearts are full of purpose, whose lives are full of deeds.
Alright, I mean, that's a lot of saying nothing. My heart is full of purpose, my life is full of deeds.
If you desire a glimpse of our dark mistress, then this is what you must do. First, prove your tongue can wield a lie. Find someone, gain his trust, lead him to the shrine above. Next, instruct your thrall to touch the pillar of sacrifice. Its magic will ensnare him, rendering him helpless. Then, girded with certitude, plant the ceremonial blade deeply, so that the waters of his heart wash over you. If your will is strong enough, it will stir Boethiah in her dark mansion, and she will appear before us.
Just give up! You can't win!
What if I say I'll do nothing of the sort?
Then you are weak and inconsequential.
Alright, so, I mean, I do have a question. What if I just murder you all? Because the only experience I have with this is actually doing the quest on my very first playthrough, and that's it. So I'm just kind of curious. Like, these aren't essential, right?
Here now. You were weak. Now you are dead.
Right.
What signs have you left of your past?
Nobody cared. Nobody cared that I killed her. Alright, well, I'll take her special knife.
Remember you by.
A well-placed word or a well...
Oh, who's her? Who's, she has a name. Alright, but no information on her. Aranya.
Enough! You've all tried me! Come on!
Come on, Janessa.
You won't even...
Whoa. Wait, what? What?
Wearing flesh is so distasteful.
What's happening?
You have caught my attention, mortal. That is most unwise.
Uh-oh.
Tell me, why have you slain those who profess to follow in my ways?
They sucked. My reasons... I don't have any options here.
I abide only those whose will is aligned to my own. Those who oppose my desires perish in the most dreadful of ways. I have a purpose for which you might prove useful. But first, I must test the deftness of your guile and the strength of your purpose. Make a thrall, lure him to my shrine, prove your will is stronger. Convince him to embrace the pillar of sacrifice, and then slay him without mercy.
No.
Do this, and I shall remember you, and bestow an important task upon you. Do this not, and I shall forget you, and your soul will waste in obscurity.
Okay, well, you're just asking me to do the same thing that your priest asked me to do that I said no to. So, I don't really get. So it's like, do it or do it. Those are the only options. So I said no to the priest down there. And I'm saying no to you also, because the no means no. Look, they're toasting some bread with the skull. It just adds that extra flavor to the, so this is the thing here? This? There, I just touched it. Wait, what? Oh, no, it's this thing. What if I touch it? Yeah, I have no idea what happens. What if I touch it? Nothing. I'm touching your pillar and nothing's happening. Alright. Screw Boethiah. Let's get down and actually do what we're supposed to be doing. Alright, so now I have to remember. I think I already forgot the other person's name, and then Aranya. I mean, it's not as if I'm recording this and I could just go back and rewatch the episode to remember who's who. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Alright. I am concerned, again, that there is already, what am I stuck on? Come on. Every episode of any series I ever done, what am I stuck on? If I ever did merch in a fantasy world where I became a mildly successful YouTuber, what am I stuck on? Oh god. Alright, yeah, who's killing everything here? Refugees rest discovered. Oh, of course we're gonna unlock this. Alright, how are we doing? Wait, we only have 15 pounds. We only have 13 pounds. Alright, where am I sticking this? Oh, over here. Okay. Alright, this is not Jason versus zombies. Why are there zombies? Okay, excuse me, Carmela. Alright, wait for the... So maybe, what am I supposed to do? Hide up here? Well, I mean, he surely already saw me. Like, I'm not even trying to be stealthy. Wait, where'd the graveyard go? Graveyard. Nope. What? God damn it. How did I lose the graveyard? Shadow the fence or find another way to learn the meat location. Alright. We're gonna drop another save. Because, like, what if I just run up to him and scare the bejesus out of him? What's up?
Hold on. You're not following me, are you?
I am.
You again? Who do you work for? Well, whoever it is, you won't take me alive.
Oh, okay.
Good enough.
Alright, Melon. That didn't work out too well for you. Taking that back. And let's read this. Fine, we can meet at the corner club from now on. If being in public keeps you from soiling your tunic, then my nose will be happier for it. Scrag. Alright, well, we know where we're going. The corner club. Alright, the problem is, I don't... What's the corner club? Or where is the corner club? Wait, was that there before? The corner club. Is that the one in Windhelm? I think that's the one in Windhelm. I don't know why I'm in here. That's not where the map is. I mean, it would have to be, right?
Oh.
Why did she say, oh? Why did Nessa just say, huh? What is happening? Oh no, not this guy again. Run! I don't want to deal with him. The city is under attack! Is he following me? He is. No! Screw you! Go ahead, do your dialogue.
The city is under attack. Get inside and bar the door until the fight is over. We're also looking for volunteers. If you are willing to aid us in this battle, you shall be generously rewarded. What will you do, citizen? Will you volunteer or will you stay?
I don't know, Guard Commander Two Voice, who somehow is in every major city here. I will stay.
Fear not. You'll take care of your own, and we'll take care of theirs.
All right. And is Carmela missing?
Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us.
Yeah, she's gone missing before. Whatever. Alright, is this the corner club? No, this is the store. And what time is it? Because the store is not open. It is 7 a.m. Azarian.
Yeah, what do you want?
I don't know. You have a bad attitude, young man. I don't care for it. Is something the matter?
Damn right there is. But nothing a drink or two can't fix.
Okay. Why? Oh yeah, I think we saw him kick him out the last time we were here. Why did the innkeeper kick you out?
I guess the courier didn't send you the notice. It isn't just him who hates me, it's everyone in this city. My kind aren't welcome.
Okay. What do you mean you're kind? Aren't you a Dunmer? I mean, yeah, that was a Dunmer bar.
That's not what I meant. I'm a bandit. I make my living off the backs of others, and people here resent me for it.
Okay. How can you just walk into the city? You're a wanted man. You have no place here, bandit scum. Just wait until Ambrose turns around and slit his throat. You seem awful civil for a bloodthirsty marauder.
Have to be. Part of the terms of my pardon. No more killing people. Unless, of course, it's other bandits. They actually pay me gold to do that.
Alright, so you're not a bandit anymore. You were a bandit and now you kill bandits. He really wants me to ask this one.
I'm looking for something. 2 somethings, actually. And the inn's always a good place for rumours. At least, it used to be. But it's alright. I've got an idea of where they are already.
What are the things you're looking for? What are you looking... Why are you looking for these things? I can read, I swear. What exactly are the items you're looking for? Oh my god, where exactly are they?
I'm a bandit. I don't need a reason.
Fair. I was about to say fair enough, and it popped up. You do if you want people to help you. Then good luck finding someone to help you. No one deals with bandits, which means you're up to no good. We'll go with this one.
Well, we'll see about that. Most adventurers I know just have one question: how much? They don't care who's paying.
Okay. Where are they?
Well, that's the problem. They're in the city, and it's hard for someone like me to walk around without being noticed.
Maybe don't dress like a bandit?
What I need is to get somebody to do the scouring for me. Someone who doesn't attract so much goddamn attention. What about you?
Oh boy, another quest.
You for hire?
But this is at least an interesting NPC's quest. Sure, I'll help you.
Great. First thing I need to make clear. It's not the people I'm after. It's the items they own. Books, to be precise.
Alright, I wasn't expecting books.
Of course, there's a catch.
What's the catch?
Well, for one, I don't know what the books are. I just know they're books. But that should be enough to go on. The first book I need is owned by a fence. Someone like that likely keeps the book in a safe. Second book is on an elf named Sordrin, greyskin like me. Knowing that, you don't need the titles. Get both books and I'll pay a bundle for both. I'll meet you at the Riften docks when you're done.
The hell was that noise from behind me? How is it you don't know the titles of the books?
If I knew that, I wouldn't need to go to all this trouble to find them. Now stop asking stupid questions.
Listen, you want books. You know the name of the books. Why these specific books? I need to know what makes them valuable.
It's part of a cipher, alright? Which means the books are useless to you without the code. But they're invaluable to me.
You're a turncoat?
That's right.
Turncloak?
Funny thing is, people treated me better when they thought I was just a bandit. But now I'm just one rung higher than a kinslayer. The absolute worst mortal kind has to offer.
Why did you kill this bandit chief?
Why does a bandit do anything? Gold. The chief had a big mouth and told me things he probably shouldn't have. Like, for instance, the size of the bounty on his head. Most people think that's why I killed him. Those people don't know the half of it.
Okay. Yeah, corner club. But like in my head, I always call this...
I don't need the books really, just their names. But if you have a copy with you, it'll spare me from having to look for one.
Okay. The G word. Nissus? I don't know how to say. What else is
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the code out.
Alright.
Yes?
Oh, okay, so there's Scrag.
With that spell.
Oh my god, with the spell, he's fine. Alright, so Renori, it's trying to make sure I remember her name. Apparently this is where she goes. And you are... who are you? Morvia?
Yes?
Okay, we found another interesting NPC. This is awesome. Not what we're here for. Aren't you married to Belen Halululu? Any news or rumors?
It's a shame what's happened to the Shattershield family this past year. We've had our differences, but I never wished them ill will. They say the old Nord who comes by the corner club is married to an orc. But that's not the strangest part about their relationship. The rumor is so heinous, I can't even repeat it. So I won't.
Okay.
Candlehearth Hall may be a cozy and elegant place to have a drink, but the corner club has style. I often tell Renori she needs to see the world, but the advice rings hollow when I myself can't seem to tear away from this city.
Aren't you married to Belen?
Belen? Don't be absurd. Belen is my cousin. Our ancestors were once members of the great house Hlalu.
Hlalu. What can you tell me about the great house Hlalu?
Well, our crest was adorned with a scale to represent the balance achieved by negotiation and compromise. House Hlalu prided itself on the use of diplomacy as opposed to warfare. They were loyal to the Empire for centuries, even before the Great War. Perhaps that bloodline is what makes me oppose Ulfric's rebellion, while at the same time makes excuses for him regarding the Grey Quarter.
You make excuses for the condition of the slums?
The war has altered Ulfric's priorities. He won't listen to our pleas until things settle down. Even then, it would be a mistake to appeal to his chivalry. We must convince him of our value to the city's economy. If we present it to him not as an act of charity, but an investment, we have a better chance of making our case heard.
Okay. That's interesting strategy. How would helping the Grey Quarter help the city's finances? So you appeal to Ulfric's selfishness as opposed to his kindness. Smart.
We have experience farming in tough climates. Our knowledge of magic can provide valuable training for the Guard. Moreover, improving the city will attract wealthier citizens and more tax revenue. And you don't have to like Dark Elves to spend their coin.
Okay. Tell me about Belen.
Belen is a good farmer and a good Dunmer. Many find it surprising to see a Nord woman under his employ, but not if you know Belen. While I preach working together and compromise with the Nords, Belen backs up his words with action. Seeing those two till the fields and harvest crops speaks louder than anything I could ever say.
Is there anything about Belen that you don't like?
Well, I do think he works Adisla a little too hard, especially given her age. I tried to help, but I'm dreadful at harvesting.
Me too.
Belen won't let me anywhere near his wheat after I damaged nearly half his crop. It's not my fault the fool never showed me how. Very well.
Alright, I don't know what this is in reference to, but who is this man you're referring to?
A lover? A stranger? A mistake. He saw the way I looked at him and thought I was in love. Perhaps I was, but only until the day he left.
When did he leave?
It was the day Ulfric had left for solitude. Not to plead for war, but to make it. I knew then my lover's fate was sealed. He would join the Stormcloak army and depart for a camp the following morning. We said our goodbyes, and I never gave him a second look.
Tell me about your relationship with this Nord.
I was standing at the docks when his ship pulled in. His name was Balrund. He was a noble's son. His shoulders were dressed in the finest furs, and a golden amulet hung from his neck, the center set with a stone as blue as a summer day.
Just another milk drinker trying to play noble, I gather. Was he handsome?
Very much so. In fact, when I saw him, I dropped my basket of flowers. I was so embarrassed when I scrambled to pick them up. All that was left was a single dragon's tongue. I was about to reach for it when a hand plucked it off the ground.
Balrund's hand, I take it, the hand of a thief, no doubt, I bet. He stole your flower. Over Stormcloak's hand, the charmer. What?
Yes, he placed the flower in my dress and told me, a flower this beautiful belongs in no basket.
What happened next?
Strange feelings swelled within me. Anticipation, anxiety, as if the world had shrunk into a single person, and yet it never felt so vast. I never even noticed it was an amulet of Mara around his neck.
Oh, that means he was available. You should have pounced. Now, Mara, I'm surprised he wasn't spoken for. You're better off with without such a sentimental fool.
He was.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
When someone dons an amulet of Mara, they're usually on their way to propose. In this case, he was promised to one of the Shattershield daughters.
What happened?
It didn't take long for me to discover the amulet of Mara was meant for another. He said it was nothing more than a business arrangement, a wedding made to unite two clans who had long been at odds. That only made it worse.
It was a tale as old as time. So what did you do?
The only thing I could. I set out to do two things that night. Put down a bottle of ale and put him out of my mind. I had all but succeeded when he walked into the corner club. I tried my best to ignore him, but the fool kept at it. I told him it would end in tears. He said he would never make me cry.
Liar! Some people will say anything to get what they want. Did you believe him?
I did, but only because I was in love. And love makes a mockery of wisdom. We alter our lives, our futures, and the fate of those around us, all to chase that single fraction of a moment when everything is beautiful.
Foolish or not, Balrond kept his promise to you. Where does the war factor in all this? Aren't those moments you spent together still worth living for?
No, they're not. Those moments are poison. Just look at me. Still in love with a ghost. The fool went and got himself slayed not a week after the war began. I never even got a letter.
Then how do you know he's dead for sure? There seem to be a few tales of romance in Skyrim.
Yet you'll find more than your fair share of tales of sorrow, sadness, and melancholy. That is something we Dunmer can relate to. That is something every foolish, mad, and hopeless romantic can relate to.
In other words, you believe the Nords and the Dunmer have a lot of common ground.
Skyrim is a cold land, and its people hewn from ice and stone. Some may see the surface and the edges. and mistake it for a lack of passion. Yet in the end, Nord or Dunmer, Altmer or Orc, we are all mortals. We laugh, we love, and we cry. Behind the icy veneer, in the privacy of our bedrooms, and in our most intimate of thoughts, we all turn to those emotions that are timeless.
Her writing is really good. I agree, Nords act tough, but they're just a bunch of milk drinkers. Maybe not my writing, but her writing is really good. Well said. Skyrim's people are cold but passionate. Wrong. The Nords have no heart, and it's a wonder their blood moves around.
Yes, the land itself is filled with hidden wonders. For every desolate tundra, there are clear lakes and hidden grottos as lush and vibrant as the Ascadian Isles.
Alright, I have this like weird feeling that I'm like we can find her dude somewhere out in the world. Alright, let's talk to the dude that we came here to talk to. Hey, Scrag! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Let's... Damn it! No, nobody see this. I like the drop-off spot. Even the name Sadri's used wears is fitting. Used indeed. Okay. So. Oh, shut up. So I'm making sure there's nobody else hiding in here anywhere. Alright. So...
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
Yeah, apparently I'm looking for some bloodgrass.
Have a look around. I buy and sell just about anything.
I am having a look around. Okay. Come on, you can do it. Almost there. Oh my god. Alright, that's not bloodgrass.
I'm always happy to see a customer, but I won't deal in stolen goods. That's trouble I don't need.
Okay, that's fine, man. I'm good. I'm trying to maybe find another letter or.
Are you looking for something?
I don't know. You got a note for me?
Good to see you. Finally, someone you. Good to see you. There's nothing more I can teach you.
Darn.
I've scraped this collection. I do some business. A few intrepid souls even brought some items back from Morvenskar, the fort southwest of the city.
Okay, what do you got for sale?
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Right. He doesn't have them in his inventory.
Until later, then.
Art is about sacrifice.
Make yourself at home, please. Let me know what
Well, either I broke the quest because I killed the dude, or I'm just straight up missing something.
Hello, friend. Keep your distance.
Alright, I feel like every episode ends with me trying to figure out something that either I messed up, but the note did say the new drop-off spot here, and we're here. But I don't know where it's supposed to be. So with all that being said, we'll wrap this episode up here. This has been the Skyrim modded series, Interesting NPCs. Hopefully we'll start this back up right here. If we don't, I'll do my best to explain why not and what I did. With all that being said, which I already said, again...
Have a look around. I buy and sell just about anything.
Okay, stop talking to me through the wall, please. I am Loki the Mad Titan. I bid you adieu, goodbye, and good night. Sayonara to Oyasumi NPCs. Thank you so very much for watching. Please subscribe, or I will send butt cheeks to grunt while you're trying to sleep.
To see a customer, but I won't deal in stolen goods.
Damn it.
Trouble I don't need.
Quiet. Have a good night. See ya.